Yes guys, good morning to all. I will now do a video of Bridgetown once again. I will start from by Independence Square. So this is the Days But store at Speedbird House. And the going places travel. And this is Jet House over here. So I will start my video and do a walk through Bridgetown. This time I will not be going through the crowds like how are you custom doing. I will take a walk along the waterfront, straight down to Troop Town today. I will not be traveling through the crowds today. So this is the statue of our first Prime Minister, father of independence and national hero, the Right Excellent Bridgetown Barbados, who did a lot for Barbados. And he also invented the Democratic Labour Party in 1955. And he led us into independence from Britain on the night of the 30th of November 1966. He also invented the National Insurance Scheme, which is over here. And he also invented the free education for students and free textbooks as well. Barbados was born on the 21st of January 1920 and died on the 1st of June 1987. Premier of Barbados from 1961 to 1966. First Prime Minister of Barbados 1966 to 1976. Prime Minister from 1986 to 1987. He was the Prime Minister of Barbados twice. So as I said before, I will take a walk through the waterfront. This is the fountain here that is in the shape of Barbados. And again, Independence Square was a car park years ago. Then it was later converted into a place where persons can sit and relax and enjoy the sights and sounds of the city. Yes guys, looking back at the National Library Service building, which was once Modern Living Appliance Store, the building with the green trimmings around it. I will get back to that shortly. Some more boats, some more ships here. So this is the wharf here known as the Corinage. This is our Corinage here, our waterfront. As I said before, I don't want to go through the crowds today. I'll walk straight down on the waterfront, around the Corinage. So this is the statue of Barbados here. So Independence Square was only converted into a place where persons can sit and relax and enjoy the sights and sounds of the city. Independence Square was only converted to this in 2007. On the 21st of January, which is our Barbados birthday. So this is Independence Square with this Days But store at Speedbird House. Sports and games, L's, beauty salon and wellness spa, going places, travel and framing place. And this is Jet House over here. And this is also a taxi stand over here as well. Now, so this is the National Library Service building here where the Modern Living Appliance Store used to be. Independence Square, taxi stand. So this is Bridgetown, Barbados. This is the country's capital. And this is the fountain here. That was placed here. The fountain that was built here in 2007 when Dame Billy Miller was the member of Parliament for the city. She is the one who transformed Independence Square between 2006 and 2007. It was officially opened in 2007 as a park. It was changed from a car park to a place, a city park. where a person can sit and relax and enjoy the sights and sounds of the city. The fountain here, Independence Square, the National Living Service Building, which was once Modern Living Appliance Store, and the Speedbird House, which is Bears Butt Store, and so on. Yes guys, this is all Bridgetown. Before I take a walk on the Independence Arch along the swing bridge, this is the former DeCosta Manning's appliance store, which was once Manning's. It was Manning's, and then it was DeCosta Manning's, and then it became Massey. Manning's and DeCosta Manning's were appliance stores here in Bridgetown. And I had more than one outlet across Barbados, but this was one of them, and then it later became Massey stores afterwards. Massey bought up all the DeCosta Manning stores. So this is the Independence Arch, Independence Square. And this is Kevin's Lane here, which is to the back of the wharf of the Corinage. This will take you back to the waterfront restaurants and so on. Kevin's Lane here in Bridgetown. And this is the Bridge House, where we have a lot of waterfront cafes and so on. So this is the Chamberlain Lift Bridge. This bridge used to swing years ago. Now it lifts to let large vessels across the sea. And this is the Corinage here, known as the wharf, and all the waterfront restaurants here at the Bridge House. So this bridge used to swing years ago to let large vessels across the sea. Now it lifts. Now this bridge used to swing, now it lifts to let large vessels across the sea, and it is operated by the Barbados Port Authority Inc. Then Billy Miller, where she was a member of parliament for the city, she also did this as well. She also refurbished this from a swinging bridge to a lift bridge. And then Billy Miller also so she transformed Bridgetown. This was the Parliament building, which is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. And we can see the Central Bank of Barbados in the background. And this is the Treasury building here, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building. That's good. You can see all the small boats here in the wharf. That's good. Get back up towards the Chamberlain Bridge. This bridge is also open to vehicular traffic. This bridge is also open to vehicular traffic. That's good. All the Corinage here. This is also referred to as the wharf. And this bridge was also open to vehicular traffic up until the late 90s. When they closed it down to vehicular traffic. You can see the cenotaph over here where the layer reefs and remembrance there for persons who fought in World War I and II. And in the background is the Treasury building, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building. I think they are doing something with it because the Treasury is no longer here. The Treasury moved out of here about 2016, 2017. Treasury moved over here around 2016, 2017, so it is not in here anymore. And Treasury is now in the Bridgetown Mall, which is just opposite the Treasury building. And the Fairchild Street bus terminal is over here as well, where buses from this terminal will take you to destinations in the south and east of the island. So I will take a walk along the waterfront. This is the Parliament building here, which is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. So this is National Hero Square here now. This is also referred to as Trafalgar Square. Taxi stand here as well. So this is the boardwalk, known as the Wickham and Lewis boardwalk. So this is first of all, this is the Trafalgar Square, Hero Square taxi stand. And this was once the Manning showroom when it was Manning's appliance store as well, and then the Costa Manning's moved in there afterwards. The Costa Manning's moved in, but later became the Costa Manning's afterwards, and then Total Sport clothing store moved in there. Afterwards, now Chafet moved in 2001. So Manning was in here for many years. For many decades, Manning used to be in here. And then they later became the Costa Mannings. Then all the Manning stores became the Costa Mannings afterwards. And then it later became Total Sport. Total Sport clothing store was in here for a little while. And then in 2001, Chafet moved in here, which it still is today. Chafet is a fast food restaurant that is exclusive to Barbados. This is the Carina here, on the wharf. So this is the National Hero Square, known as Trafalgar Square. You see the Parliament building here, which is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. And you can see the former Nelson column, where the Nelson statue used to be, until it was relocated from this location on the 16th of November 2020 and placed at the garrison. Yes guys, looking back up towards Treasury, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building, and the cenotaph here with a flare wreath, every remembrance there for those who fought in World War I and II. The Parliament here and the former Nelson column. Nelson was here for many years until they decided to move it in 2020 because of the George Floyd case. Because Barbadians got all emotional in 2020 after the George Floyd case, when the police put his foot in his neck and he said he can't breathe. And Barbadians got all emotional and they wanted Nelson taken down for almost the whole year. They were saying take down Nelson, and then the government decided to give in, and then they took it down and placed it at the garrison, at Block A at the garrison. So the statue is now here. People are trying to figure out what to put in place of the Nelson statue. So this is referred as National Hero Square, Trafalgar Square, or the top of Broad Street. This is the Royal Bank of Canada here. Like I said, the former Fogarty's building, which later became Norman Centre. It is Norman Centre today. So this is Chafet now. Chafet is in here now since 2001. Chafet is a fast food restaurant exclusive to Barbados. So this is the Wickham and Lewis boardwalk. This boardwalk was placed here either in the late 90s or 2000. between 99 2000 is when the borough was placed here, but all in the 90s, like 95, 96, they was building it. So I'm not sure if it was 99 2000 or so when they fully opened it. So years ago, the pedestrians were walking, used to be walking right along the boardwalk. Before this boardwalk, we see the pedestrians used to be walking close to the road. So this is all I'm walking down into town now. So this is all the corinage here known as the wharf. Looking back up town. Yeah. And back up town again. So this is the back of Columbia Emeralds. This is the street shopping store. And this is Shepherd Street. So here that will lead you back to Broad Street. So the back road here is Wharf Road and the front road is Broad Street. You can see the Kia Shepherd store on Broad Street, which is now Bridgetown Free Shopping. And this is First Caribbean International Bank, which was once Barclays Bank. And this is all the warfare known as the corinage. So this boardwalk is named the Wickham and Lewis Boardwalk, named after two politicians, T.T. Lewis, a journalist, and Colonel Wickham, who was a politician. So they renamed it the Wickham and Lewis Boardwalk. All two of them died years ago. So this is the boardwalk that runs along the Wharf Road. And this is the old Spirit Barn. As I said before, I'm not walking where the crowds are today. I will walk where there's not much people today. Liverpool Lane through here. That will lead you back to Broad Street. Liverpool Lane through here, where the Cash for Gold store is. Photo Finish, Photo Studio used to be here. Chef's Photo Studio used to be here. That's good. Walking down there on the waterfront. And this is the old immigration department here. Immigration moved out of here sometime in 2019 or 2020. But the immigration is not there no more. Yeah. This is all the corinage here, known as the wharf. And all these small vessels are docked on the wharf here, on the corinage. So the Jolly Roger is usually docked down here as well, but I haven't seen it here lately. So that's good. The old immigration department. Back up town. Back up town. So where I am now is downtown. I really hope to get, where I'm trying to get to now is uptown. It's downtown. Where I am is downtown now, but where I started from is uptown. This is the Carlisle House, car park. And the Carlisle Bay, the Carlisle House over here where the telephone company used to be. Another small vessel here, a boat. That's the all the Carlisle, their Carlisle house car park. MV Dream Chaser is over here, and some other party boats. So there's have a lot of fetch down here on this side here, in the Carlisle house car park. And this Carlisle house here, with the telephone company, Cable and Wireless, known as Bridgetown in Barbados, used to be here. Yes guys, so this is the back of Carlisle house. So they have a lot of parties and fests behind here. We'll see a lot of that along this time now because it is our carnival season. The Carlisle car park. The ice cream shop is also up there. So now we're heading back downtown now. So this is the lower part of Bridgetown now with this is the lower part of Bridgetown now with Pink Street. This is the Kentucky restaurant here. Pink Street in Bridgetown over here. Going places travel and Coxper House. And this is the street here that will lead you back to the port and the harbour and back to the Princess Alice bus stand as well. So this is now approaching Lower Broad Street. And the Chafet restaurant over here at Lower Broad Street. And this is the KFC restaurant here. Chefette restaurant on the Lower Broad Street taxi stand. And this is the Mutual Life Assurance Building, another building of historic and architectural interest. This is also another building of historic and architectural interest in the city. So this is the Canary Lane Mall here. Now approaching the Quartz Appliance Store. This is the Quartz Appliance Store, and this is JG's Wholesale here. And this is the Quartz Appliance Store over here. And this is the Jubilee Gardens where the Lower Green bus stand used to be for many years until May 20th, 2020, when they moved from here and relocated to the Princess Alice bus terminal. Yes guys. St. Mary's Church is over here, and the Jubilee Gardens here. The Quartz Appliance Store. And our bus stand used to be here when it was the Lower Green bus stand. The buses from here would have taken you to destinations in the north and west of the island. Jubilee Gardens here. Jubilee Gardens is now a place where vendors play their trade on a daily basis. And this is Lower Broad Street up here. The Gents Health Food Store was. Gardens where the Lower Green bus stand was, and this is the old town hall building here, which is now the Government Information Service, and the Barbados Tourism Investment Inc. is now in there. So St. Mary's was consecrated by Bishop William Hart Coleridge on the 27th of July 1827, second oldest piece of consecrated grounds in Barbados, and it's also UNESCO World Heritage Site. So this is St. Mary's Churchyard here. And this is the Motley's tomb. The tomb of Mia Motley, his grandfather and grandmother. For those of you who don't know who Mia Motley is our Prime Minister here in Barbados. And her grandfather, Ernest Dayton Motley, who was known as the city father or the mayor of Bridgetown, is buried here. And her grandmother, Ruby Motley, is also buried here as well. I'm not sure what they're having here this evening, but I see lots of chairs outside. So they're getting ready for some event, concert or something. This is St. Mary's Church. That is all St. Mary's Church in Bridgetown. So they're getting ready for a wedding or something so this evening. So thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed morning.